So I was just reading the news and it got me thinking, because I don't know if you've seen this as well, but Blanai Gwent in South Wales, the council are proposing, I think it's the council, they're proposing to force parents to come into school and nursery to change their children's nappies, because they're arguing that the teacher shouldn't have to do it, that the children aren't potty trained and it's taken away from teaching time, so they want the parents to come in. But then from my perspective, from an employment perspective, I'm now thinking, well, how's that going to translate into the working world? Let's not ignore the fact that women are more commonly associated with childcare. So if you were to go to your employer and say, listen, I need to go and change my child's nappy today. I don't know when I'm going to have to change it. Maybe I'm going to have to go a few times a day, which means then potentially they're going to be sitting in it, aren't they, the children? But anyway, going back to the employment perspective, do you think your employer is going to be happy with that? And if you're an employer, would you be okay with that? And if you're not okay with that, then, because as I mentioned, women are more commonly associated with the obligation of childcare, and there is no getting around that, the courts know that, and quite often now we are seeing sex discrimination cases to that effect, where women are having more protection, especially when they're being treated unfairly as a result of their childcare obligations. So if you were to go to your employer as a woman and say, I need to go and change my child's nappy, they say to you, no, you can't do it. They dismiss you, they give you warnings, they subject you to less favourable treatment, then there's the potential for a sex discrimination claim, as far as I can see, because they're going to say, well, I'm being treated unfairly in comparison to a man who wouldn't necessarily have this obligation and who wouldn't be affected by this. So I'm not sure if Blanai Gwent have considered that from an employment perspective. How problematic. I'm not even sure if it's going to definitely go ahead, but yeah, let me know your comments. Let me know what you think.